Hey guys, it's Morgan coming back with a Moose Balls video. You saw the thumbnail. We got a little crying moose up there. We are going to do our first tire change with the Moose Balls. We got our worn out V Moto Force AT Apex. It's not horribly worn out, but it's starting to get pretty worn. And I got new ones, so why not? Let's just do a quick short review of the Moose Balls. Big thumbs up. I really like the way they feel. I've had great traction, partially because of the tire, partially because the Moose Balls are nice and squishy. They're a nice dead feeling. They don't bounce a lot, so it keeps the tire on the ground. I've had a lot of really good rides on this thing down in Arizona, even here on some really cold rock and stuff like that. Really like the way they feel. We're also going to do the front too. The front tire is not really worn that bad, but Adam from Adam Does Dirt Bikes is coming, and I'm letting him borrow that wheel for his hard enduro. Anyway, long story. Make sure you guys subscribe and check out all those videos on building Adam's bike. There it is over there. We're going to be shooting some stuff together today. But now let's take this thing apart. I got my stand over there. Let's pull these Moose Balls out, see how it looks, and then see what it looks like when we put them back into a new tire. All right, guys, let's take a look at that. That's kind of interesting. See where the rim lock was. I tried to put it right on the middle of one, but obviously it got a, it's all right, split between the two. But so far, they look pretty good. Let me go get some gloves on. We'll peel these things out of here and take a look at them. All right, we got them out. Let's talk about that. That is way more of a pain in the butt than getting an old Moose out of a tire. So I guess down thumb a little bit on the Moose Balls for that. I think installing them the first time is really no big deal. Pretty much just, you know, whatever, not really that different than installing a Moose. I guess it takes a little bit more time because you got to lube them all up, but it's kind of no big deal. I think taking them out of one tire into another tire is going to be one demerit for Moose Balls. I don't think I care because it's not that big a deal, and I really like the way they feel. But let's compare those to a fresh one. I have one over there that we didn't install, and see how much they've changed. All right, guys, there we go. Get the dirt off of there. Obviously, the one that's been installed here has the drop center kind of molded into it from being in a wheel, but I mean, it's not that different, and they feel the same, which I like that. You look down, so again, it's a little bit different shape, but really hasn't gotten too small. Now, let's count and see how many I put into the original tire, because you guys have been asking and I didn't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 20. So 20 into a 110 118. And I would say that the V Moto Force AT is a pretty representative 110 118. It's not small, it's not big, it's about the size of a Bridgestone or a Dunlop. You know, whereas like some 110s, like Kenda 110 100s are kind of small. Let's see, some of the Shinkos, or not Shink, yeah, the Cheater, they're a little bit big. So I think this is kind of the average size, and so it took 20. Now I'm gonna have to lube all these up. I got another V Moto, so it's gonna be the same tire. I'm gonna put it in there and we'll see how it looks with 20 of them back in there and see if that's what I like. And I probably ought to be like cleaning these things, getting all the dirt off to help with the friction, but you know what, guys? This is the real world. If you guys have time to clean your Moose Balls or clean your anyway, man, these things are endless jokes. But if you have time for that, then go ahead. I don't have time for that, nor do I have the time to like have a super sterile thing for changing tires. So anyway, let's slap these things in, take a look. I'm gonna try to bring this over there so I don't get the camera all greasy, but so you can see there is a gap now, whereas there really wasn't one before. So they have shrunk a little bit, but that's to be expected, right? I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. But I still think this is going to be the right kind of stiffness or PSI feel, whatever you want to call it, when it's like this. So let's install this thing on the rim and see how it looks. All right, as I mentioned on the first install video, you want to try to line up the rim block on one of the balls, but I mean, do your best. It's probably going to move or whatever, but that's okay. All right, install was super easy. Again, it was easy the first time around too. You can see that I haven't touched it yet. I haven't hit any air or anything like that, but the bead is seated on that side. Let's take a look at the other side. All right, again, haven't touched it. Bead seated all the way around. So that's with the same 20 balls that I put in the first time. I'm really happy with the way these things are holding up. Let's take a look at the front one. All right, guys. Those look just as good as the other ones. I'm really happy about that. So here's what we're gonna do. Adam is gonna borrow that wheel. It's my Bulletproof Designs wheel, because we want to give Bulletproof Designs as much exposure as possible. Thank you guys so much, because they are providing a whole bunch of guards and stuff for this motorcycle. Let's do this. Let's see. I think I have another front wheel. I think actually what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm just going to leave those front Mousse balls out for right now, because I have a fresh setup M59 on the OEM wheel that I'm just going to run on that bike for now. When I wear that tire out, I'll take the Mousse balls out of that and put it anyway, whatever. There it is again, the anyway, whatever. I can't say that, and it's so funny. You guys should do a drinking game, and every time I say that, you should take a shot, even though I don't drink. I think it's funny. So, yeah, so we're just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna shoot a video with Adam here very soon. Make sure you subscribe. Installing Lucioli tubes on that wheel and the rear. That's gonna be cool, using those IRC tires that we got from Rich Larson. Thank you, IRC, for that. And I'm just gonna slap that fresh M59 with nitro mousses on this bike for now. All right, to wrap up, the Mousse balls are awesome. I'm a big fan. I'm really happy to see that after a tire, it didn't take any more balls to make this thing pop the bead out and fit just fine. That is super rad. The feel is good. It's squishy. I actually was bouncing the tire. Should have videoed that, but it's nice and dead. Feels good, thunk, and sticks on the ground. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want. Yeah, they're holding up really well. The feel is really good. The price, a little bit, whatever. But if you guys want to order a set, I recommend them. Thumbs up, 100% thumbs up from me. We will be doing long-term testing. If you guys want to wait until I've got lots and lots and lots of hours on them, I understand. But if you are ready to order a set of Mousse balls now, please give us a call, 970-240-2197, or email me, morgan@highland-cycles.com. and we will drop ship them right to you. So if you want to order them direct from Intech, that's fine. But if you want to help us out and us make a little bit of money, get a hold of us. We'll ship you the Mousse balls you need. That would be super cool. Love you guys. See you on the next one.